Let's get our forecast for tomorrow out of the way quickly because we got a lot of stuff to talk about here. What you will notice tomorrow, it no longer feels like September. Welcome to October, boys and girls. Upper 60s to finish the day. We're starting the day in the low 50s, and it actually gets cooler after that. Let's show you how we get there. First, we're going to take you on to the MaxTrack Live Doppler, which we had rain and thunderstorms around earlier today. Those have now all gone away. That was on a cold front that basically brought fall. Irma's a historic storm already in the top 5 before hitting anything. So hopefully it will downgrade a little bit somewhere along the way here. But the widespread and many varied threats from that storm will be coming into play here over the coming days. And for us, it's welcome to fall. So let's talk about Irma. So we've been watching the storm. We've been watching it since Harvey was on the map. We were telling you that this was going to be a big deal system. And you see it now beginning to approach the islands of the Lesser Antilles. That's Antigua right there. Winds are at 185 miles per hour, sitting 50 miles east-northeast of Antigua. Looks like it'll be passing very close to that island. So where do we rank? Winds of 185 here are your top 4 storms in the Atlantic Basin. We are tied for second when you factor the pressure in, which is 2705, 916 millibars. It would actually come in just under the Florida Keys storm. So it would, if you're looking at the tie, it would be basically 5th. Bottom line is it's historic, it's catastrophic. It will do many, many bad things. So you got your storm here. What's in front of it? Whole lot of hurricane food, warm water. In fact, we've got an eddy of 89-degree water between Cuba and the Bahamas. When Harvey hit a patch of water that was 89 degrees, it did explode on the map. Hopefully this will not do the same thing. And wave heights right now at the center of the storm, they are pushing better than 40 feet. So 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, the storm is passing by the Lesser Antilles on its way to near Puerto Rico. 175-mile-an-hour winds just north of the island. That will be tomorrow evening. By Thursday, it's going to be somewhere near Hispaniola. It still is a Category 5 storm. It'll go through eye wall replacement cycles, which may lessen the intensity some. You see why the numbers are decreasing slightly as it approaches the Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, but then heads toward Cuba. If it gets over the island, if it doesn't stay in the water, if it comes ashore, we have a chance to really significantly lessen the storm, but as it is now, the Hurricane Center keeps it at 145. What I wanted to show you here as we hit the last frame, you see that shaded, lightly shaded area? That's the cone of uncertainty. Essentially, don't think about the center point of this. If it goes up the Florida East Coast, which is certainly a possibility, it could also head up west and then eventually out into the Gulf. The reason why I say that, too, is because when you look at historical Category 5 hurricane tracks, there's only been one that came through the Florida Straits, and that was Rita. No storm actually ever came through there and made the hard right turn into Florida, although that's the going forecast from some of the computer modeling at this point. So, again, there's a lot of uncertainty with this. We're talking like Florida is like definitely going to get hit. And we don't know that for certain yet, although they are planning for the worst, and that's what you should do at this point. The cold front that's bringing our fall weather and will actually help direct the storm to some degree, will help direct where Irma goes. Well, that's pushing down toward Florida. I mean, we've got a cold front headed all the way down to the Gulf. That's a little early for that to happen. Meanwhile, this big high comes in. This big high is going to block it from trying to come too far to the north. While it gives us the cool weather, it will continue to play an influence on what the tropics end up doing. By the way, it's getting awfully cool out there with temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60. Tonight we head down to the low 50s. A little fog's a possibility by morning, but it feels like fall. Tomorrow you're looking at a mostly sunny morning, partly sunny in the afternoon. Highs head to the upper 60s, and that's it. That's 15 below normal. We stay cool on Thursday with lows in the 40s. Game day Saturday looks terrific. More LAX 18 news after this.